Ever wonder why some people look so uncomfortable at the airport? It's not just the long lines or the security checks. Sometimes it's all about what they're wearing. Imagine sitting on a plane for hours in tight jeans or a stiff fabric that doesn't let you breathe. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But don't worry, we've got you covered. From avoiding open-toe shoes to steering clear of offensive clothing, there are simple choices that can make your travel experience much smoother. Ready to find out what not to wear on your next flight? Let's dive into the details and make sure you're flying in comfort and style. Number 10. Clothing that's difficult to layer. When it comes to traveling, especially through airports, the art of layering clothing can be a bit of a conundrum. You might think that piling on layers is a smart move to combat fluctuating temperatures, but not all clothes are created equal when it comes to layering. Take Lycra or spandex, for instance. These stretchy fabrics, while comfortable and form-fitting, can be a nightmare to layer. They tend to cling to other materials, making it difficult to add or remove layers without feeling like you're wrestling with your own outfit. Plus, they have a tendency to shift around under other garments, which can lead to an uncomfortable and disheveled look. Linen, on the other hand, is another fabric that's tricky to layer. It wrinkles easily, and those creases can make it hard to achieve a polished appearance. When you're trying to layer linen, you might find yourself spending more time ironing than actually enjoying your trip. So, while layering is a great strategy for travel, choosing the right fabrics is key to ensuring comfort and style. Number 9. Clothing with embellishments. Now, let's talk about clothing with embellishments. While sequins, beads, and other decorative elements can add a touch of flair to your outfit, they can also be a hassle at the airport. For example, a sweatshirt adorned with sequin-like embellishments might catch the eye, but it could also catch the attention of airport security. These shiny details can set off metal detectors, leading to extra security checks and delays. Not to mention, embellishments can snag on other fabrics or get caught in zippers, causing damage to your clothes. Additionally, these decorative elements can make your outfit less versatile, as they often clash with other patterns or textures. So while it's tempting to dress up for your journey, opting for simpler, more streamlined clothing can save you time and trouble at the airport. Keep it simple, and you'll breeze through security with ease. Number 8. Clothing that reveals too much skin. When it comes to choosing travel outfits, especially for the airport or on a plane, one of the key considerations is how much skin your clothing reveals. Now, you might be thinking, why does it matter? Well, let's dive into it. First off, wearing clothes that reveal too much skin can expose you to germs. Airports and airplanes are bustling with people from all over the world. And while it's fascinating to think about the diversity, it's also a hotspot for germs. Shorts or any clothing that leaves large areas of your body uncovered can make you more susceptible to picking up unwanted bacteria. It's not just about comfort, it's about health. Imagine sitting on those airplane seats that have seen countless travelers before you. Covering up a bit more can act as a barrier between you and whatever might be lingering on those surfaces. Another reason to avoid overly revealing clothing at the airport is the cultural sensitivity aspect. Airports are international hubs, and you never know who you'll meet or where they're from. Some cultures have different standards of modesty, and what might seem perfectly normal to you could be considered inappropriate to someone else. For instance, if you're flying into a country like Morocco, which is predominantly Islamic, wearing a short dress might not be the best choice. It's always a good idea to be respectful of the cultures you might encounter during your travels. Plus, dressing modestly can sometimes help you blend in better, making you less of a target for pickpockets or other unsavory characters who might prey on tourists. Lastly, there's the practical side of things. Airports are notorious for their security checks, and wearing revealing clothing can sometimes slow you down. Think about it. If you're wearing something like a tube top or a crop top, you might have to deal with extra scrutiny at security checkpoints. And let's not forget about the temperature on planes. They can get pretty chilly, and having more coverage can keep you comfortable throughout the flight. So, while it might be tempting to wear that cute summer outfit, it might be worth considering something a bit more practical and less revealing for your journey. Number 7. Tight beads or restrictive waistbands. Now let's move on to tight beads or restrictive waistbands. These might look stylish and chic, but they can quickly become a traveler's nightmare. Imagine being stuck in a seat for several hours with a waistband digging into your stomach or beads pressing uncomfortably against your skin. Not only does this make for an unpleasant experience, but it can also lead to circulation issues, especially on long-haul flights. The last thing you want is to arrive at your destination feeling sore and stiff because your outfit was too constricting. Opting for looser, more breathable fabrics can make a world of difference in how you feel during your journey. Tight clothing can also make it difficult to move around freely, whether you're trying to reach for something in the overhead compartment or simply getting up to stretch your legs. Air travel often involves a lot of sitting, standing, and walking, so having an outfit that allows for easy movement is key. Restrictive clothing can also worsen the effects of swelling, which is common during flights due to changes in cabin pressure. Choosing garments with a bit of stretch or elasticity can help accommodate any fluctuations in your body's size and shape during the flight, ensuring you remain comfortable from takeoff to landing. Lastly, consider the practical aspects of your travel attire. Tight beads or waistbands can make it challenging to go through security checks smoothly. You might find yourself setting off metal detectors or struggling to remove and put back on your shoes and belt. Streamlining your outfit by avoiding unnecessary accessories or overly complicated clothing can save you time and hassle at the airport. Remember, the goal is to make your travel experience as seamless and stress-free as possible, and choosing the right outfit plays a significant role in achieving that. So, when packing for your next trip, think comfort, ease, and practicality, and you'll be well on your way to a pleasant journey. Number 6. Shoes with laces that are hard to remove. When it comes to air travel, the last thing you want is to be fumbling with your shoes at security. Shoes with laces that are hard to remove can be a real hassle. Imagine standing in line, juggling your carry-on and personal items while trying to untie those stubborn knots. It's not just about convenience, it's about efficiency. The Transportation Security Administration, TSA, requires passengers to remove their shoes during screening, and having shoes that are difficult to take off can slow down the process for everyone. Opting for slip-on shoes or those with easy-to-remove laces can save you time and stress. Plus, if you're on a long flight, you'll appreciate being able to easily slip your shoes off to relax. Moreover, shoes with complex lacing systems can be uncomfortable during flights. Airplane cabins are notorious for causing feet to swell due to changes in cabin pressure. Tight laces can exacerbate this discomfort, leading to swollen, sore feet by the time you land. Choosing shoes with elastic laces or adjustable closures can provide the flexibility your feet need to stay comfortable throughout the journey. Elastic laces, like those from brands such as Lock Laces or Hickeys, allow for a custom fit without the need for constant adjustment. They turn any shoe into a convenient slip-on, making them ideal for frequent travelers. Finally, consider the practicality of your footwear choice beyond the airport. If you're traveling for leisure, you'll likely be doing a lot of walking. Shoes with intricate laces might look stylish, but they can become a nuisance when you're exploring new destinations. Imagine stopping every few minutes to retie your laces while trying to enjoy a scenic walk or navigate a bustling city. Instead, opt for shoes that combine comfort, ease of use, and style. Brands like OnCloud offer versatile options that are suitable for both urban adventures and nature hikes, ensuring you can focus on enjoying your trip rather than worrying about your footwear. Number 5. Clothing with metal accents. Now, let's talk about clothing with metal accents. While they might add a touch of flair to your outfit, metal accents can be problematic when passing through airport security. Metal detectors are sensitive, and even small amounts of metal can set them off, leading to additional screening. This can be particularly frustrating if you're in a hurry or if the security lines are long. To avoid unnecessary delays, it's best to choose clothing without metal embellishments or to pack these items in your checked luggage. In addition to security concerns, clothing with metal accents can be uncomfortable during flights. Airplane seats are often cramped, and metal details can dig into your skin, causing discomfort on long journeys. Opting for soft, breathable fabrics without metal elements can enhance your comfort, allowing you to relax and enjoy the flight. Natural fibers like cotton or bamboo are excellent choices, as they are gentle on the skin and help regulate body temperature, keeping you cool or warm as needed. Lastly, consider the versatility of your travel wardrobe. Clothing with metal accents might not be the most practical choice for all travel scenarios. If you're planning to explore different climates or engage in various activities, you'll want clothing that is adaptable and easy to layer. Simple, classic pieces in neutral colors can be mixed and matched to create multiple outfits, reducing the need for excessive packing. By choosing versatile clothing, you can ensure you're prepared for any adventure that comes your way, without the added hassle of dealing with metal accents at airport security. Number 4. Delicate or expensive clothing. Imagine you're wearing a designer silk blouse or a tailored suit that costs more than your plane ticket. Sure, you look fabulous, but airports are not exactly the friendliest places for such attire. The hustle and bustle, combined with the inevitable jostling in security lines, can easily lead to accidental spills or snags. Picture this. You're rushing to catch your flight, coffee in hand, and someone bumps into you. That hot beverage is now a permanent part of your outfit. Not to mention, the cramped airplane seats aren't designed with your high-end fashion in mind. The risk of wrinkling or damaging your clothes is high, and let's face it, no one wants to spend their vacation ironing out creases or dealing with dry cleaning bills. Moreover, delicate fabrics like silk or lace are prone to damage from the elements. Airports are notorious for fluctuating temperatures, and the last thing you want is to be shivering in a thin dress or sweating through a cashmere sweater. Plus, if you're traveling with checked luggage, there's always the risk of your bag being mishandled, which could result in your precious garments getting torn or stained. It's much safer to opt for durable, easy-to-care-for materials that can withstand the rigors of travel. Think cotton or polyester blends that are both comfortable and resilient. These fabrics are less likely to show wear and tear, allowing you to focus on enjoying your journey rather than worrying about your wardrobe. Finally, consider the practicality of wearing expensive clothing when traveling. Airports are filled with people from all walks of life, and unfortunately, not everyone has good intentions. Wearing flashy or expensive items can make you a target for theft. It's not uncommon for travelers to have their belongings stolen, and losing a pricey piece of clothing would be a major setback. Instead, choose outfits that are stylish yet understated, allowing you to blend in with the crowd while still feeling confident and comfortable. Save your luxury pieces for special occasions at your destination, where you can truly enjoy them without the stress of travel. Number 3. Bulky or oversized clothing. Now let's shift gears and discuss bulky or oversized clothing. While it might seem like a good idea to wear your comfiest hoodie or those trendy oversized pants, these choices can actually complicate your travel experience. For starters, bulky clothing can slow you down at security checkpoints. TSA agents may need to conduct additional screenings if they can't clearly see your body shape, leading to longer wait times and potential delays. Nobody wants to be that person holding up the line because their outfit requires extra scrutiny. Opting for more fitted clothing can help you breeze through security with minimal hassle. Additionally, oversized clothing can be a nuisance once you're on the plane. Airplane seats are notoriously small, and wearing something bulky can make it even harder to get comfortable. You might find yourself constantly adjusting your clothes or struggling to fit into your seat without encroaching on your neighbor's space. This can lead to a less enjoyable flight experience, especially on long-haul journeys where comfort is key. Instead, consider wearing layers that you can easily adjust based on the temperature and your personal comfort level. A lightweight jacket or cardigan can provide warmth without adding unnecessary bulk. Lastly, think about the practicality of storing your belongings when wearing oversized clothing. Many airlines have strict carry-on policies, and space in overhead bins is often limited. Bulky clothes can take up valuable room in your luggage, leaving less space for other essentials. By choosing more streamlined outfits, you can maximize your packing efficiency and ensure you have everything you need for your trip. Plus, you'll have an easier time navigating crowded airports and fitting into tight spaces, making your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. Number 2. High heels. When it comes to airport fashion, high heels might seem like a glamorous choice, but they come with a host of practical issues that make them less than ideal for air travel. First off, let's talk about the security checkpoint. High heels often contain metal rods for support, which means they're almost guaranteed to set off metal detectors. This leads to additional security checks and longer wait times, not just for you, but for everyone in line behind you. Even if you have TSA PreCheck, which usually allows you to keep your shoes on, you'll still need to remove those heels and send them through the X-ray machine separately. It's a hassle that can add unnecessary stress to your journey, especially when you're already racing against the clock to catch your flight. But the complications don't stop at security. High heels are also a safety concern once you're on the plane. In the event of an emergency evacuation, airline safety demonstrations advise passengers to remove high-heeled shoes. The reason? Heels can damage the evacuation slide, making a quick escape more difficult for everyone on board. Plus, trying to navigate the narrow aisles of an airplane in stilettos is a recipe for twisted ankles and falls. It's not just about your own safety. It's about ensuring a smooth and safe experience for all passengers. So while those designer pumps might look fabulous, they could end up being more trouble than they're worth during your travels. And let's not forget about comfort, or the lack thereof. Air travel often involves long periods of sitting, walking through expansive terminals, and sometimes even running to catch a connecting flight. High heels offer little in the way of comfort or support, leading to sore feet and aching joints by the time you reach your destination. Instead, consider opting for stylish yet practical alternatives like slip-on sneakers or ballet flats. These options provide the comfort and ease of movement you'll need for a stress-free travel experience. So while high heels might be a staple in your wardrobe, they're best left in your suitcase until you reach your final destination. Number 1. Tight, constricted clothing. Now let's shift gears and talk about tight, constricted clothing. While leggings and skinny jeans might be your go-to for everyday wear, they can pose significant issues when worn on a flight. One major concern is circulation. Tight clothing can restrict blood flow, increasing the risk of swelling and discomfort during long flights. In some cases, it can even lead to more serious conditions like deep vein thrombosis, where blood clots form in the legs. The cabin pressure and prolonged sitting only exacerbate these issues, making it crucial to choose attire that promotes good circulation. Beyond circulation, there's also the matter of comfort. Tight clothes can cause friction against the skin, leading to irritation, rashes, or chafing, none of which are pleasant to deal with mid-flight. The lack of breathability in many tight fabrics can trap heat and moisture, creating an environment ripe for skin issues like fungal infections or acne. When you're confined to a small seat for hours on end, the last thing you want is to feel uncomfortable in your own clothes. Opting for loose, breathable fabrics like cotton or linen can make a world of difference in how you feel during your journey. Finally, let's touch on the potential safety risks associated with tight clothing. In the unlikely event of an emergency, restrictive garments can hinder your ability to move quickly and efficiently. Imagine trying to evacuate a plane in a pair of skinny jeans that limit your range of motion. It's not an ideal scenario. Instead, consider wearing relaxed-fit pants or joggers that allow for ease of movement. Not only will you be more comfortable, but you'll also be better prepared to handle any unexpected situations that may arise during your flight. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comment section down below and turn on your notifications to know when next we upload. See you in our next video. Bye-bye.